Harmon Killebrew.
He had legendary strength. His grandfather was reputed to be the strongest man in the Union Army during the Civil War, and his father was a collegiate fullback and professional wrestler. Harmon Killebrew was raised in a small town in Payette, Idaho, where he starred in baseball, basketball, and football. While playing semi-professional baseball, he was hitting like .847. Word got back to the Washington Senators, and Calvin Griffith sent out a scout, Ossie Bluage, to take a look at him. And he watched him for 4 games. Harmon hit 4 home runs, 3 triples, and 4 other base hits. 11 hits in those 4 games. So he sent word back to Washington, the sky is the limit. Washington outbid the Boston Red Sox, and so he signed with the Senators and embarked on a career that led to 573 home runs. He was one of my favorite players when I was young, and I did get to see him hit 3 home runs in a game against the Kansas City A's in Municipal Stadium. And then in 1975, when the Royals signed him, I saw him hit 2 home runs in a game in 1975. Today, Harmon Killebrew and the 1970 Twins take on the 1979 Montreal Expos in Game 3 of their best-of-3 series. Hi again, everybody. This is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, bringing to you the 1970s tournament, Game 3 of the series between the 1979 Montreal Expos and the 1970 Minnesota Twins. All Game 3s are elimination games. Both teams have won 1 game apiece. Burt Blyleven today for the Twins against Scott Sanderson. Both are grade C pitchers, X and Z modifiers. Here is Dave Cash stepping into the box. Blyleven's ready to begin. Let's play ball. 21, we read the black die first, playing basic Apba, including the steals, except for give the catchers a chance to throw out the base stealers. 21 is going to be a fly ball to center field. Cesar Tovar is under it, and that's the first out of today's game. Here is Warren Cromartie playing left field today for the Expos. 1-4 is a fly ball to left, 2 outs. Cromartie played some time with the Royals, and I could see how he was a good ball player, and I enjoyed watching him play. Here is Andre Dawson. 6-6 roll for Andre. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and the Expos are on top on this elimination game, 1-0. Somehow I don't think that's going to be the only run score, but the Expos are off and running in the first inning. Here is Larry Parrish. 21 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Brent Ollier. That's the end of the first. 1 hit, 1 run, the home run by the Hawk. Andre Dawson, Montreal 1, Twins coming to bat. Scott Sanderson was 9-8 with a 3.43 earned run average in 1979. He is completing his warm-up tosses. And the Twins leadoff hitter, Cesar Tovar, steps into the box. Here's the windup and the pitch to Tovar, 23. There's a ground ball to Larry Parrish at third base. Throw across the diamond to Tony Perez. 1 away. Here is Rod Carew. 45 is going to be based on balls. Carew will take first. He is a fast runner. And Carew is 6 for 16 in the tournament, the home run double, 2 RBIs. Here is Tony Oliva, the third place hitter for Minnesota. (6-3) is a fly ball to center field. That's going to be playable by Andre Dawson. 2 outs. And that brings up Harmon Killebrew with a man on base. There's the pitch to the killer. 25 is a 9 against a C with a runner on first. That's going to be a ground ball to Larry Parrish at third. He snags it and throws to first. 3 outs. We go to the top of the second. Montreal 1 and Minnesota nothing. Bert Blyleven brings one of the best curveballs in baseball in his toolbox. Here is Gary Carter. 6-3 is a fly ball to center field. Cesar Tovar 5 steps in and makes the catch. Here is Tony Perez. 65 is a pop-up behind home plate. George Mitterwald throws the mask and makes the catch. 2 up and 2 down for the Expos. Here is Ellis Valentine. 33 is a 6. That's going to be a double, 2-out double for Valentine. He'll be in scoring position for Rodney Scott. Blyleven looks in to get the sign. Here's a stretch and a pitch to Rodney Scott. 56. 34 is popped up to second base. Both teams are fielding column 2. That's the 3rd out, and Valentine will be stranded at second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Expos 1 and Twins 0. Brent Allier will lead off the bottom of the second inning for the Minnesota Twins. He came up with Washington in 65, got about a dozen at bats. Didn't get significant time until 68 and was out of the league after 71. So he had a short career with Minnesota. Here is Brent Allier. 4-3 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. First strikeout for Scott Sanderson. Leo Cardenas. 2-6 is another swing and a miss, strike 3. Rich Reese. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for Rich Reese. And 23 is going to be a 2-out double for the Twins, much like the Expos in the top half of the inning. He's on scoring position for the catcher, George Mitterwald, who will be walked intentionally. First and second, Bert Blyleven will bat for the Twins, a 140 hitter in 1970. There's a pitch to Blyleven. 6-4 will be a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Sanderson does end up striking out the side. In the second, we go to the top of the third. Twins 0 and the Expos 1. Scott Sanderson leads off for the Expos, a 160 hitter in 1979. 63 is the roll. That's a fly ball to Brent Allier in left field, 1 down. Here is Dave Cash. Cash is 6 for 20, hitting 300 in the tournament. 26 is a fly ball to Allier, 2 outs. 2 flyouts to left field and Warren Cromartie. 6-2 is a ball hit on the ground to Rod Carew. He's up with it. Sidearm throw to first. 3 up and 3 down for the Expos in the third. We go to the bottom of the third. On the strength of Andre Dawson's first inning home run, the Expos 1, Twins nothing. Cesar Tovar leads off for Minnesota. 1-6 is a ground ball to the shortstop, Rodney Scott. He throws the first, and Tovar is the first out of the bottom of the third inning. Rod Carew. 26 is a strikeout. 2 outs. And now Tony Oliva. 6-6 rolls a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, and the game is tied 1-1. Home run for Oliva. He hit, what did he hit? 70. He hit 23 home runs, 325 average. A little bit of a 2-out rally here, 1-1 tie. Here is Harmon Killebrew. 1-2 is a ground ball to second base. Dave Cash is up with it, and he does throw him out. 3 outs. We go to the top of the fourth. Expos 1 and the Twins 1. Andre Dawson will lead off for the Expos out of Miami, Florida. 56 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That is Blyleven's first strikeout victim. Here's Larry Parrish. All right, that's a 4-4 roll, and that's going to be a single to left field for Larry Parrish. Average speed, 1 out. And Gary Carter. Gary Carter was the 1975 National League Rookie of the Year. Here's the pitch from Blyleven to Carter. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Tony Oliva is under it. He makes the catch. And Larry Parrish returns to first base. Tony Perez. 2 outs now. Here's the pitch to Perez. 6-5 is a pop-up to the catcher. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 1-1 tie. Scott Sanderson returns to the mound. He'll face Brent Ollier, Leo Cardenas, and Rich Reese. He has allowed 2 hits, both extra base hits. Here's the pitch to Brent Ollier. 41 is a ground ball to shortstop. Play made by Rodney Scott, 1 down. Leo Cardenas, the Twins shortstop, comes to bat. One of the few shortstops who exhibited some power in the 60s, early 70s. 1-3 is a base on balls to Leo Cardenas. He takes first, average speed. Rich Reese. 5-3 is a 20. Error on the second baseman, Dave Cash. First error of the game. That brings up George Middlewald. Homered in yesterday's game. 64 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Burt Blyleven. 6-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 6 strikeouts by Scott Sanderson. We go to the top of the 5th inning. Montreal 1, Minnesota 1. Ellis Valentine leads off against Blyleven in the top of the 5th inning. 65 is a pop-up to the catcher, 2 outs, or 1 out rather. Here is Rodney Scott, the bottom of the Montreal order. 21 is a fly ball to Brent Ollier in left field, 2 outs. Scott Sanderson. And 36 to Sanderson is going to be a pop out to the second baseman, Rod Carew. 3 up and 3 down for the Expos. 1-1 tie. All right, Cesar Tovar at the top of the Minnesota order. 1-4 is going to be a fly ball to left field. Warren Cromartie calls off Andre Dawson and makes the catch in left. 1 down. Here is Rod Carew, a .366 hitter, in 1970. 4-3 is the ground ball back to Sanderson. He's got it. Throws to Perez. 2 down. And now Tony Oliva. 6-1 is a ground out to the shortstop, Rodney Scott. 3 up and 3 down for the Twins. Both pitchers in complete control of this game thus far. We go to the 6th. 1-1 tie. All right. Top of the order for the Expos, Dave Cash. There is in Apba an optional rule if C pitchers go 6 innings that they advance their grade without allowing a run. They can advance their grade from a C to a B. I don't use that optional rule. My rules are strictly the fatigue rules, and those start in the 7th inning unless their batter is faced. It is printed on the card. Here is Dave Cash. 4-1 is a ground ball to Leo Cardenas at shortstop, 1 away. But these games, tabletop baseball is adaptable. If you like that rule in your Apba games, by all means, go ahead and use it. Here is Warren Cromartie, 45. That's a base on balls. Cromartie will take first, and he is fast. Andre Dawson, 25 homers, 275 average in 79. There are only 231s on his card, which is normal. If you had a third one, I might think about hitting and run. But maybe we're just going to go ahead and hit and run anyway to see if we can start something up. Here's the pitch to Dawson. 55 is an 8 against the C pitcher. That's going to be a single to right, and Cromartie goes to third. So Dawson trying to shake things up. They do a hit and run. Runners on the corners. Larry Parrish. Twins will play the infield in. Parrish was the leading offensive player for the Expos in 79. He hit 307 with 30 home runs. Here's the pitch to Larry Parrish. 1-1 roll. That's a 5. That's going to be a drive. It might be. It could be. It is out of here a 3-run home run for Larry Parrish against Burt Blyleven, and the Expos take a 4-1 lead. And that could be the dagger in the back of the Twins, dashing their hopes to play the 1977 Phillies. If the Twins won, the Reds would get the bye, and they would be playing the Phillies. If the Expos win, they'll get the bye, and it'll be the Phillies versus the Reds. Gary Carter steps into the box. 1-6 is a ground ball to Harmon Killebrew at third base. He makes the play. 2 outs. Tony Perez. 21 is a fly out to Brent Allier in left, but on the 3-run home run by Larry Parrish, the Expos extend their lead to 4-1. All right, Harmon Killebrew leads off the last of the 6 for Minnesota, now 3 runs down. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 away. Brent Allier. 5-1's the roll, and that's an 8 against the C. That's going to be a single and a much-needed Twins runner. He's slow. We'll play it safe with the base running. Leo Cardenas. 5-5 is going to be a single to center. Allier goes to second. 2 men are on, and a potential tie-in run comes to bat. Rich Reese. Reese is 1 for 2. He doubled in the second inning, reached on the air in his next at bat. Here's the pitch to Reese. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. It will be caught, and the runners hold. 2 outs. George Mitterwald. 5-5, that's an 8. That's going to be a single over short. And Ollier, we're playing it safe with him, goes to third. Bases are loaded. Timeout. Charlie Manuel will be called on to pinch hit in the bottom of the 6th for pitcher Burt Blyleven. Blyleven goes 6 innings. He gives up 4 earned runs. Can Charlie Manuel put a key in the merry-go-round? 1-4 is a fly ball to left field, and that's catchable. Warren Cromartie has it, and the Twins will leave them loaded. We go to the top of the 7th. Montreal 4 and Minnesota 1. On the pitch in the top of the 7th for the Twins is Tom Hall. He'll be used in his relief rating, grade B, X and Y modifiers. Ellis Valentine leads off for the Expos. 62 is a fly ball to right field. Tony Oliva gives measure and picks it out of the sky. For the first out, here is Rodney Scott. 26 is another fly ball to Oliva. 2 down. And now the pitcher, Scott Sanderson. 0 for 2. 6-4 will be a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Tom Hall has a successful 7th inning in relief. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Montreal 4 and Minnesota 1. All right, Scott Sanderson will be at his point of fatigue. This is the 7th inning, and this is why I don't use the Apba optional rule on grade advancement if pitchers are going a long time without allowing any runs. It just doesn't make sense to me to make him 1 grade level stronger at his point of fatigue. And in real life, I don't think it's that way with most pitchers. Here's a pitch to Cesar Tovar, leading off for the Twins. They're still down by 3. They only got 9 outs to work with, but Tovar hits one on the nose to lead off the inning. 13 is going to be a double for Cesar Tovar. No outs. Got speed at second. Rod Carew. .440 for Carew. That's going to be a single. And that will score Tovar. Twins cut the lead in half on the RBI single for Rod Carew, 4-2. And Carew is 7 for 19 in the tournament, which is about the pace he was on in the season. Here's Tony Oliva. Twins have more work to do. Here's the pitch from Scott Sanderson. 32 is a 26. Fielder's choice, ground out to second base. Crew's out 4-6 at second. And Oliva is the base runner. He's fast. It's the first out in the inning. Harmon Killebrew. 4-5 is 2 balls and no strikes. Waits up there in the plate with broad shoulders. Here's the pitch to Killebrew. 51 is a 9 against a C with a man on first. That's a ground out to Larry Parrish at third. Oliva goes to second. There's 2 outs. Brent Elliott. 31 is a 9 against a C. That's going to be a ground out to Parrish as well. 3 outs. Oliva stranded at second, but the Twins score once. And we go to the top of the 8th. Montreal 4 and Minnesota 2. Minnesota will call upon relief pitcher Stan Williams to pitch the 8th inning. He's a grade A pitcher, Y and Z modifier. Top of the order, Dave Cash. 2-1 is a fly ball to center field. Cesar Tovar is under it and makes the grab. 1 down. Here is Warren Cromartie. Walked and scored his last time up. And he's going to get a walk this time up. Fast runner at first. Here is Andre Dawson. Last time in this situation, they did a hit and run play. I think he's going to swing away this time. Here's a pitch to Andre Dawson. 21 is a fly ball to left field. Brent Allier gives chase and makes the catch. 2 outs. Larry Parrish. 6-3 is a fly out to Tovar in center. The Expos are retired in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Expos 4, Twins 2. All right, Leo Cardenas leads off the bottom of the 8th against Sanderson. Sanderson has 2 marks against. No, he's got 2 marks against his point of weakness, but he's going to try to get through the 8th. Here's the pitch to Leo Cardenas. 3-5 is a 39. Strike 1. 1-3 is a base on balls. He's not going to get through the 8th. All right, Expos manager Dick Williams is going to come to the mound and take the ball from Scott Sanderson. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits, 8 strikeouts, and 4 walks. He threw a lot of pitches. Rudy May will be called on to pitch for Montreal, grade B relief rating. We're using a relief rating. And he is a YZ modifier. He's going to be grade A, pitching to Rich Reese, first batter only. For same-sidedness, here's the pitch to Rich Reese. 52 is a 27. That's going to be a fielder's choice ground out to Larry Parrish. Cardenas is retired at second. And Reese is the base runner at first. Average speed. Here's the catcher, George Mitterwald. 3-5 is a 36. Is going to be a wild pitch. Gets away from Carter. Sends the runner to second. One roll, that's a 4. And that is for the catcher, a triple to left field. Scores Reese. And now the Twins are only down by 1. Charge that run to Scott Sanderson. So we close the books on him. 3 runs allowed. All right, Rick Rennick will be called on to pitch hit for Minnesota. He represents the potential tying run. Here's the stretch and the pitch from Rudy May to Rick Rennick, trying to get the ball in the air. 26 is a fly ball to right field. It will be deep enough to score the run as Mitterwald tags and scores. It's a new ball game, 4-4. Bases clear, 2 outs. Rick Rennick gets the job done, and here is Cesar Tovar. 24 is a ground ball to the second baseman, Dave Cash. The throw to first. 3 outs. But the Twins score twice. We go to the top of the 9th with a brand new ball game, 4-4 tie. All right, Ron Peronowski will be called on to hold the line here. Grade A pitcher, no modifiers. Gary Carter will lead off for the Expos. Peronowski is one of the, we mentioned this yesterday, had 7 Hall of Famers pass away in 2020. Peronowski's not in the Hall of Fame, but he was one of the better relief pitchers of the 60s and early 70s. He died, I think, on October 2nd this year, 2020. Here's the pitch to Gary Carter. 3-6 is a base on balls. Expos have the leadoff runner on. Average speed. Tony Perez. Four or 5 is going to be a base on balls. Cardinals send a relief pitching is come in and walk the first 2 guys you pitch to. Free passes are not a welcome sight for Twins fans. Here is Ellis Valentine with nobody out and 2 on. He's followed by Rodney Scott, and then probably a pitch hitter for the pitcher. He's going to swing away. We're going to take 3 shots at getting a hit. Here's the pitch. 52 is a 27, and that is hit on the ground to Killebrew at third, who throws to Carew at second, over to Reese at first. 5, 4, 3, double play. Carter goes to third, but now there's 2 outs. Thought about bunting him, but I just didn't do it. Here is Rodney Scott, 238 hitter. All right, Montreal is going to go to the bench and bring in Jerry White to pitch hit for Rodney Scott. White hit 297 in 1979. He'll be batting from the right side. Here's a stretch, and the pitch from Ron Paranowski to Jerry White, 6-3, is a flyout to center field. That's the third out. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Montreal 4 and Minnesota 4. Chris Spire is going to play shortstop as we go back out into the field. And Rudy May is still in the game for Montreal. Spire will bat in the pitcher spot, and the new pitcher, Rudy May, will be batting in the 8th slot. No, I can't do that. Hang on. That's not correct. Spire will be batting in the 8th spot. All right, for Montreal, this will be the stickiest part of the Twins' batting order they're going to have to face in the 9th inning. Rod Carew, Tony Oliva, and Harmon Killebrew, 3 Hall of Famers. Here's the windup and the pitch from Rudy May to Rod Carew. 5-5 is a 7. That's going to be a leadoff single for Carew. Ross Grimsley and Elias Sosa are working in the Expos pen. May is still out there for now. Here's a pitch to Oliva. 1-6 is a 28. That is a ground ball to the shortstop, Spire, who's just newly into the game. He throws to first. Carew goes to second. He's in scoring position. That brings up Harmon Killebrew. Timeout. All right, Dick Williams is going to bring in Elias Sosa to pitch to Killebrew. He's a grade A pitcher, Y and Z modifier. You don't bump up grade A pitchers in relief appearances in the middle of innings like you do others, but still he's an A pitcher. Here is Harmon Killebrew. 6-2 is a walk. There's no modifier Z on the play result in the book, so Killebrew will take first. First and second, 1 out. Brant Ollier. (5-2) is a 27. That's a double play ground out to third base. 5-4-3. We're going to go to extras. Game is tied 4-4. Okay, John Tamargo will be called on the pitch hit. Top of the 10th inning for Montreal. And Paranowski returns to the mound to pitch to the 10th for Minnesota. Here's the pitch to John Tamargo. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Tamargo. He had a 381 average in limited at bats. Just 25 plate appearances. And 45 is a double for Tamargo. Dave Cash. He will have one job, and that's to bunt Tamargo over to third. Tamargo is slow. They'll play it safe. Cash squares around. Here's the pitch. 1-4 is a 30. It's a ball that's bunted to the third baseman. Killebrew picks it up, throws toward first. Carew covering. Sacrifice by Dave Cash. 1 out, and the Expos have the go-ahead run 90 feet away for Warren Cromartie. Twins are playing the infield in. Here's the pitch. 4-3 is a 29. That is a ground ball back to the pitcher. He gives a look to third, throws to first. 2 outs. Big play by Paranowski. Big out for the Twins. But here is Andre Dawson. Infield back now with 2 outs. 5-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Montreal 4 and Minnesota 4. Stan Monson is now pitching for the Expos. 6'2" right-hander, grade B pitcher, Y modifier. And Leo Cardenas leads off for Minnesota in the Minnesota 10th. 1-3 is going to be a base on balls. That's the third walk today for Cardenas. Average speed of first, Rich Reese. Twins do not have a strong bench batting average-wise. Reese doubled in the first. He is 1 for 4. He's going to swing away. 5-3 is a 20. Ground ball to Dave Cash. It's fumbled, and it's going to be an error on the Expos second baseman. Twins have the first 2 batters on. No outs, and George Mitterwald. Mitterwald came into the game today 1 for 11 with a home run, but today he's 2 for 3, and that is heated up a bit. He's going to swing away. No, he's not. He's going to bunt. Get that runner to third. All right, here's the roll to Mitterwald. Wouldn't you know it? 6-6 roll. Oh my goodness. The bunt is down. Parrish throws to first. It is a successful bunt. Runners go to second and third. But that's the last place you want to see a 6-6 roll when you're sacrificing. That would have ended the game. Here's the pitcher, Ron Paranowski, timeout. All right, let's set the stage. Paul Ratliff will pitch hit for the pitcher, Paranowski. He is a left-handed batter against Stan Bonson. Ratliff hit .268 in 171 plate appearances for the Twins in 1970. The infield is playing in for Montreal. They could walk him and set up the double play, but Tovar and Carew follow. They'd rather not get to Carew's bat. Here's the pitch to Ratliff. 21 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Big strikeout for Bonson. 2 down. Here is Cesar Tovar. It's going to take a base hit or a wild pitch to get the runners home. There's the pitch to Tovar. 1-2 is going to be none of the above. That's a line drive caught by the second baseman, Dave Cash. And the Expos survive the threat. We go to the top of the 11th. 4-4 tie. In to pitch the 11th inning for Minnesota is reliever Bill Zepp. Grade B pitcher, Z modifier. He relieved yesterday, got knocked around 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs. His challenge will be Larry Parrish, Gary Carter, and Tony Perez. Expos come up with in the 11th with 2 Hall of Famers. Here is Parrish. 44 is going to be a leadoff single for Larry Parrish. Gary Carter. 1-5 is going to be an 8 against a B. With a runner on first, that's going to be a ground ball to Killebrew at third. He throws the first. Parrish goes to second, 1 out. Parrish's average speed. Tony Perez's turn to bat. Stretch and the pitch to Perez, 23, is a ground ball to, let's see, shortstop. Runner holds, 2 outs. Ellis Valentine. Dangerous hitter here. Valentine is 276 hitter with 21 homers. Here's the stretch and the pitch to Ellis Valentine. 26, though, he's going to be out. 24 is popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Leo Cardenas, and he makes the catch. We go to the bottom of the 11th, 4-4 tie. All right, Bonson remains in the game. He's at his point of weakness. Second inning of a rated reliever. Here is Rod Carew leading off for the Minnesota Twins. Carew today is 2 for 4. He's been on base 3 times. 4-2 is a 9 against a B pitcher. He's going to be on base again. Base hit for Rod Carew. Fast runner at first. Tony Oliva comes to bat. I can hear people in the crowd saying, "Butt, dummy, butt." No, we're not butting. Here's the pitch to Tony Oliva. 2-4 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Harmon Killebrew has been quiet today. Harmon is 0 for 4, has a walk. Oh, I saw that 1-6, and it didn't happen for Killebrew. 34 is a Y that's going to be another strikeout. 2 down. It's going to be up to Brent Allier. 4-4 is a 7. That's going to be a single to right field. Carew will go all the way to third with 2 outs. Twins have men on the corners with 2 outs. And Leo Cardenas up to bat. Cardenas hit 247 in 1970. He is 1 for 2 with 3 walks today. Infield back with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Twin shortstop. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Ellis Valentine is under it, makes the catch, and the Twins are done in the 11th. We go to the top of the 12th, still tied at 4. Zepp returns the mound for Minnesota. He is a rated reliever, so this is his point of fatigue inning. And Chris Spire leads off for the Expos. 5-1 is a 9 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a leadoff single for Spire here in the top of the 12th. Stan Monson will stay in the game and try to bunt. .56 is a 34. The bunt is down, but fielded by Killebrew, who throws the runner out at second. 5-4, so it's the fielder's choice. And Bonson, a slow runner at first base. We're now playing it safe, and Dave Cash comes to bat. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Go to the bottom of the 12th, 4-4 tie. Watson has 2 marks against his fatigue. Let's see who's in the bullpen. We've not seen Woody Fryman. And I think we are going to see Woody Fryman now. Woody Fryman is a grade B pitcher, Y and Z modifiers. Fryman was seemed like when I was watching the Expos in the middle, it seemed like he was pitching every day, every time they played on TV in the early 70s. He was 3-6, 2.79 earned run average. Good reliever here is Rich Reese for Minnesota in the bottom of the 12th inning. 6-1 is a 37. Strike one. 2-4 is a 41. That is going to be a roller back to the pitcher Fryman, who throws it away, and Reese will reach by air and go to second base. Scoring position. Here is George Mitterwald, who could have hit the walk-off home run. He's swinging away this time. No, actually, I'm kind of stubborn. I want to get the runner to third. We get the runner to the third, try to get a fly ball, pass ball, that sort of thing. Or we could try 3 times to get a hit. Which I would do if Carew would be batting third inning, but he's still 4 batters away. So Mitterwald will lay it down. 35 is a 36. 36 is a pass ball, and that does get the runner to the third. Pass ball. Rich Reese at third base. Here is Mitterwald swinging away now. Infield in for the Expos. I never like to walk the bases loaded with no outs and do that routine. Here's the pitch to Mitterwald. 46 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 out. Pitch hitter for Minnesota will be Jim Holt, batting for the pitcher. Holt is a pretty good hitter. He had 266 with 3 homers and 319 at-bats in 1970. Infield is still in. Fryman pitching from the stretch. Rolls a 41. That's a 24. That's going to be a batter out at home. Runner safe. 6 to catcher. So now Jim Holt is the runner at first. Fast runner. Louis Tiant's warming up in the bullpen. He'll pitch the top of the 13th if the Twins don't score. Here's Cesar Tovar. 1-2 is going to be a ground ball to second base. Play made by Dave Cash. And the Twins are out in the 12th. We go to the top of the 13th. 4-4 tie. All right, Louis Tiant will be pitching in the top of the 13th inning for Minnesota. He's a grade D wide pitcher. And Warren Cromartie will be leading off for Montreal. Tiant was 7-3, 3.40 ERA. That grade D looks a little bit brutal to me with that kind of performance. Sometimes you see different ratings in the old sets as opposed to newer sets. I'd like to see what, I don't have a newer 70 Twin set, but I would bet he'd probably be at least a C. Here's the pitch to Cromartie from Louis Tiant. 2-1 is a fly ball to left field, caught by Brent Allier. 1 away. Here is Andre Dawson. 3-3 roll. That's going to be driven to right center field. Off the wall, Dawson rounds first, goes to second with a double, and the Expos have been threatening in every inning. Let's see if they can seal the deal here. Larry Parrish, team MVP, comes to bat with a runner in scoring position. Tiant into the stretch. Here's the pitch. 2-2 roll by Parrish. That's a drive to left center field. That's off the wall. Parrish will round first. He goes to second. Dawson scores, and the Expos take a 5-4 lead. Whether Tiana was a C or a D, that would have happened anyway. Here is Gary Carter. 4-3 is a 29. Hit on the ground to first base. Reese has it, flips the tee on. 3-1. 2 outs. And Parrish goes to, or rather, Parrish goes to third. Tony Perez, infield back with 2 outs. 5-5 roll. That's going to be a single and insurance for the Expos. 6-4 Montreal. Ellis Valentine. 21 will end the inning with fly out to left field, but the damage is done in the 13th inning. The Expos plate 2. We go to the bottom of the 13th. 6-4 Montreal. Woody Fireman returns to the mound for the bottom of the 13th. He's going to get the same challenge that was presented to the Expos earlier in the game. They're going to have to retire 3 straight Hall of Famers, Rod Carew, Tony Oliva, and Herman Killebrew. Here's the pitch to Rod Carew. 1-2 is hit on the ground. That's going to be fielded by Dave Cash. The throw to first. Carew is the first out of the inning. He had been 3 for 5 in the game. Now 3 for 6. Here is Tony Oliva. Twins need a base runner to get the tying run to the plate. Pitch to Oliva. 1-5 is a 10 against a B. That's a drive to center field, and it will fall in front of Andre Dawson. Oliva is that base runner. Fast runner at first. Here is Harmon Killebrew, potential tying run. Here's the stretch and the pitch to the killer. Got 1-6, 26 though is the roll. 24 is a ground ball to shortstop. Fielded by Chris Spire. The throw to Cash. The throw to first. It is a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play, twin killing, and the Twins are killed in the tournament. Final score, Montreal Expos 6 and the Minnesota Twins 4. We'll be back for the Twins memorial service in just a moment. This game went 13 innings, and over 13 innings, the Montreal Expos had 6 runs and 12 hits. They committed 3 errors. Minnesota had 4 runs, 11 hits, and they committed no errors. Of today's game was, without a doubt, Larry Parrish. Larry Parrish went 3 for 5, 3 for 6, with a single, a double, and a home run, 4 RBIs. 3-run home run in the 6th, and then the double drove in the Expos go-ahead run in the 13th. So Larry Parrish is your star of today's game, and the Montreal Expos finished at 4-1, same record as the Reds, but their run differential is plus 13 over the Reds 11, so they get a bye. And the Philadelphia Phillies and Reds will start a 3-game series tomorrow, and then the Expos will play the winner of that series. A good ball game today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't hit the subscribe button before, hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. And the like button if you like what you see. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and God bless.